Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 2 of my Borussia Dortmund Let's Play in FM 2014. Hopefully enjoy the first episode. Now moving into the second episode where I'll showcase some transfers. Our first match of the season, or at least first competitive match, actually against Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. So that's going to be interesting. And also I'll show you some other stuff in terms of staffing and that kind of stuff. But first up, I'll focus on the outs. I haven't really sold any players yet, but sent out some promising young players. Probably the most promising of them all is Marvin Duksch. He's actually a good striker. He's labelled as the next Horst Hrubst. No idea how. Throughout this series, I'm going to really struggle with some names, but yeah, it'll be all okay. He has potential to be a leading Bundesliga striker in the future. He's got 16 finishing. That's really high for a 19-year-old. A bit of pace and a bit of strength. Hopefully can continue to develop with his potential. He's good on both feet as well, so he could be a decent striker. Not sure like that Lewandowski quality, but he seems okay. Mustafa Amini, another Australian we have at the team. You check his report, only 2-star potential ability. I don't think he will be the required quality, but still enough to sell on, I believe. Bandowski, again, him, I'm not really sure about him. Also, there's another one that's a decent quality. Jeremy Dudziak. I really like this guy, if I'm honest. A central midfielder, but also can play left back. Does that remind you of anyone? David Alaba. Yep, definitely very reminiscent of him in a lot of ways. Like being able to play left back and centre mid. He looks really similar in that way. Almost looks like him as well. That's what I mean. But I'm trying to send him out on loan. He has 3.5-star potential ability to be a star in the Bundesliga, so he's definitely a high prospect for the future. Really want to use these kind of guys in the future of the team. I didn't really do that with Manchester United. That was the disappointing thing. People got bored of it before I could really get to that stage, so hopefully I don't dominate so much. I guess you're going to see from this right here, and you saw there we are in the red for wages, and this is why. It probably won't be a big deal. I really want to try and sell at least a couple players in the reserves, like the under 21 team. I don't feel so important. There's heaps of players in there that are like over 21 and that. So I'll probably look to sell quite a few of those. But anyway, we'll move on to this first signing right here for 7.25 million. It was Luciano Vieto, who's a striker, but I feel he could do well as a center attacking mid, or a AMC as it's called in Football Manager. I'm actually going to use a different formation just to change things up, because if I keep using the same tactic all the time, you might think it's boring, but it is still my backup tactic I did with Manchester United, but not my main one. But anyway, moving on, he's a really quick player, really creative as well for a striker, so he could definitely play that role, as I said, as attacking midfielder. Very good dribbler, very good finisher, and I'm working his composure in training because it's only 10. But he's a very good signing nonetheless. We need to really look for the future for someone to replace Lewandowski, and I feel it was good to sign a good prospect and give him some game time this season, and he'll be good to come next season. And that will be really the difference from Manchester United. I didn't really give and I'm not signing heaps of them, of course, just 2 really high quality guys that are first team quality, really. And of course, this guy is Timo Werner. He can play wide as well, or as a striker, so fast. I'm actually working on his agility because I want to get that agility high as well. And in their early years, like players under 18 or at least under 21, it's good to work on their physical attributes. And then after they're 21, it's good to work on their technical attributes. So yeah, that's just the way I go with it anyway. So those are 2 signings, attacking signings. I felt defensively we are sound, and we've got some other younger guys like I just showed you there. The guy I showed you before, like similar to David Alaba, and also Marian Sarr. So I do believe we have talent in that way, and I'm actually getting him tutored by Mats Hummels. You can't get much better than that, can you? So that's pretty good, and he's touted as the next player as well, so it's all good for my signings, or not signings, it's all good for our prospects for the future. Again, another 3.5-star potential ability, so that's good. Now I'll be moving on to my staff, and you can see here, you might notice a lot of Brazilian ones. First guy, well not first, I did them all basically at the same time. I got a director of football from Brazil. You can see some good attributes there, which you like to see. And also then I got my head of youth development from Brazil as well. Look at that, 20 man management, 20 working with youngsters, and 20 judging player potential. So with that, I'm pretty, like you obviously know what I'm trying to do there. I'm trying to get him and all these other Brazilian scouts so I can get through some Brazilian players through the intake. That's what I really want. So maybe to get some Brazilian Germans. Like, I believe they had one other guy. I think his name was Leonardo Bittencourt or something. He was in the team a couple years ago. And yeah, you know, there's a couple of those kind of players that are German and Brazilian. So I want to get those kind of through the academy, and I want to blood those in. Look at all the scouts. So hopefully having scouts will lead to them coming through. And I also got Bojan Krkic as well, the guy who's from Barcelona. But it's his dad. He has the same name as well, and he's from Spain. Get a little bit of Spanish knowledge as well. Over time, this is what I want to get. I want to get Brazilian scouts and Spanish coaches. So Spanish, very good, technically gifted, and Brazilian just to get, Brazilian and Spanish. They're just the best regions you get in Football Manager. That's just obvious. So over time, I want to mix it like that. And of course, German ones are good as well. So to get a mix of German, Brazilian, and Spanish regions, they're the best in the game, in my view anyway. Leave your comments in other countries, or do you think I'm right in that way? All of those are very good. But anyway, I'll be moving on. And in this series, it will be playing in 3D. Back to 3D is always good to play in. I just want to check in the preferences what I have it on. I think I just have it on medium setting. Yeah, medium, but highlights I'll just put on key. And yeah, there we go. We'll confirm that, and we'll just go through this loading part. And while this is loading, it'll be quick, but I'm just saying, like, I want to explain why I'm doing this. I wanted to do a series on YouTube, whether it be FIFA or Football Manager, like a team that I really enjoy playing with. I got a few tips and stuff from other YouTubers and just people I talk to, and they just tell me to do just what you enjoy, and that's what I really feel I will enjoy. Being a team like Dortmund, and they fit that category for me, a team that I will enjoy managing, and that's how you can join YouTube. So hopefully get it from that. And also, people left comments, people don't really do Dortmund on Football Manager. That's another big reason. So here you're going to have a really insight to my new formation and new tactic I'll be using. I'll run through it with you so you know. I'll go with the team instructions first. You can see there, retain possession with shorter passing, work the ball into the box, play out of defense as well, and run at defense. That's a key thing as well. With your tricky players like Aubameyang and Marco Reus, those two, that showcases like perfectly really good attacking players. And then we look for the overlap. We don't really have any shape. I haven't really selected anything there. Hassle opponents in defense and higher tempo. That's what I've just selected. And of course, I might make changes if things don't go the way. And I have the mentality on control and fluidity is on balance, and we're getting closer to being fluid. Like, that's a decent amount. And then of course I have the second one, that one with the really defensive 4-4-2 with two defensive midfielders. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. With Manchester United, that's what I started with. Obviously edited as time went past, but yeah, this is going to be the main one. I want to have a different philosophy like this, whatever you want to call it, a 4-5-1 or 4-2-3-1. It's really good. Oh yeah, I'll now explain the roles, of course. You got Lewandowski as the poacher. Well, yeah, the striker's just going to be poacher. That's the key role. Then the three attacking midfielders. You got Gundogan in there. Well, yeah, I don't really want to say the player's name, but I am for whatever reason. Yeah, the AMC is going to be just attacking midfielder on attack role. You see what it means here. It says, with the attack duty, the attacking midfielder looks to craft out chances for his forwards alongside being a presence in the box to supplement the attack. Like Gundogan, I believe in that role, he can do really well because he could create, but also he could score some goals as like around the box and that. And then the wing is just a simple inside forward on attack. Not really too much to be explained there. Then the central midfielders, this is more the key roles, in my view. This is where they have to be important. You have a ball-winning midfielder on defense. You know how that they basically... I'll read it so you can see what it says. I just need to put it on properly. Yeah, there you go. With the defend duty, the ball-winning midfielder will look to win the ball in the center of midfield and quickly lay it off to a more creative player. And that is perfect for Bender. That suits him down to a T because he's very good defensively, but he's not good creatively. Look at that. Creativity only 9. So that suits him perfectly. This role right there, that is perfect. And Nuri Sahin, again, that suits him as well. Deep line playmaker. He's not really too quick or a great finisher. So again, that's a perfect role. So this kind of tactic is perfect in those central midfielder roles for the players we have. And even guys like Sebastian Kiel, he'll be a good ball-winning midfielder as well. And then Gundogan, he could play deep line playmaker also. So it fits our roles really well. And Henrik Mkhitaryan as well, he could play AMC probably. And Milos Djogic, he's a good deep line playmaker. I actually really like this guy. He recently got a cap for Serbia in the game. So they signed him recently, you can see there. I'm really excited about the potential of this guy. I just like the look of him. Do you sometimes feel that way in Football Manager? You just like the look of a player? I'm working on his quickness though. His pace only 11, so that's something that needs to improve. But definitely technically, he's a quality player. Definitely like him. And another guy, he could be the next Dejan Stankovic. You definitely know him. And preferred moves, places shots, plays 1-2s, cuts inside, and he's good on both feet. Really, what more could you ask for a young prospect? I just like the look of him. Like I said, leave in your comments. Are you like that? Sometimes you see a guy, you like the look of him and you want to give him chances and all of that. But now I'm going to go through what I do in the first competitive match of the season. This is just me. I'm not sure if anyone else is the same, but I set up my tactics or my set piece, like the players and that, just before the first competitive match. In friendlies, I don't see they're so important. So corners, Nuri Sahin is definitely our best. And then I'm actually going to give Jogic a chance because I believe Royce might play as striker in some situations. So you don't want your striker taking the corner. He'll be in around the corner for some situations. And the rest aren't that great. So I'm just going to leave it because these three are going to be playing, of course, especially Sahin and Royce. They're basically going to play every single game. So I'll leave it at that. And free kicks, it's going to be the same, almost same situation anyway. Marco Royce will be the starting one. Then Sahin and Jogic in that order. And even Aubameyang, obviously he'll be the next option. Yeah, he'll be the next option to come in. Okay, I forgot to put Jogic there and Aubameyang on the next one. And there, yeah, this is one guy I want to talk about. Julian Sheba. He looks as a average. No, in my report of him, he seems like a crap player according to my assistant manager, who is a very good assistant manager. Look, very nice attributes. Really like that. He's insane, actually. Really, really good attributes. Especially technically in the coaching attributes. Really, really good. Yeah, he only has a 2-star current ability, but look at this. He's got solid finishing, composure. I'm working in training. And his pace is 17 and he's strong. So I reckon he's better than his my coach report at least suggests. That's just my view anyway. Leave your thoughts on him. But he'll be back up anyway, so it's not a huge deal. And we'll bring Piszczek on the right side. He'll be the right back. And yeah, who's our right back right now? Because we have some problems because of Piszczek injury. So ideally, probably Grosskreutz, I'm going to be playing him there in that position for the first half of the season because Piszczek is out for 4 to 5 months. So Grosskreutz is probably going to be playing on that side mostly. On the right side and on the left side, probably Schmalzer. And then we're going to have another guy. Where is he? I just need to find him here. Yeah, Eric Durm, and he can play on the right side as well. So it's really well covered in that way. So I'm really happy about that. So I might as well bring Durm on that side as well. And then Grosskreutz also on that side. A bit of mixing it up. But I really like the versatility of Dortmund. Again, another reason that I feel motivated to be them and a really high interest. So first up, the penalties. We don't really have a high penalty taker. Even Lewandowski's, it's only 12. That's not great. Or Royce. Yeah, Royce, he's an amazing player. Then Werner. And then maybe Sahin. He's got good composure. And then Lewandowski. Then Jokic. And yeah, those top 5 will be good enough. And they'll all be playing. And captains is the next part I do. Kiel is the number 1 captain and Weidenfeller second. He'll be playing every single game, so probably won't need anyone else. But in case we do, I'll just bring on Sahin. He's been second season at the club. And yeah, leave your comments. Do you think I should actually sign him, make a permanent move in the following season? Then Socrates. I'm always going to call him Socrates because his second name is impossible to say for me. I'll just tough it up so many times. Sven Bender can also come in as a backup. And maybe Blazikowski if we need that many. So now, yeah, this match is against Bayern Munich, so it's a tough chance. It's a very good, tough team to be. And also, I'm improving a lot of stuff. Can you see it here or not? Well, if we go back a little bit. Okay, yeah, I don't know, but I'll just tell you instead. We're a boardroom. We're working on the training facilities and youth facilities, and already early in the season, I worked to improve the youth recruitment, so that's all good, and the junior coaching, so improving all of that stuff. But I also asked for a feeder club to the finance. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but yeah, whatever you choose to increase your profile in another country, to get like one of those Chinese or Japanese or American teams to increase your merchandising sales. That's what I tried to do as well, and they accepted. So everything is going smoothly. I love when it goes smoothly like this because, yeah, then I can play the way I want to, really. So Who's in here? Weidenfeller should be starting instead of Langerak. Bender. Is the team good? Luciano Vieto. And I want to definitely put Gundogan in there. Sheba still, he's going to be backup. Jogic, I do want to give him a chance. Maybe instead of Vieto. Vieto is still a bit younger. I probably want to give him some second team games. Or see, that's what it's called in the Bundesliga. It's called second team, not under 21s. But nonetheless, he'll be put in there. Friedrich, I don't think he's, this Socrates, he's definitely better. Actually, I'm going to rename him. How do you rename? I'm pretty sure you can do it. Where are we? Set nickname. There we go. Because his last name's impossible to say. So, Socrates. I just want to make sure I got it right. Because that's what he's called on FIFA as well. So that's just familiar. And I'm pretty sure last year in Football Manager he was called that as well. And I remember, if you could watch back in my Football Manager, I played against Dortmund in Manchester United remember the first season, I think it was, and I came against this guy and I completely stuffed up his name. It was pretty funny. People thought it was funny, so like that, I can't even attempt to say his name. But anyway, if you want to see what I called him in that, go back to watch the first season, Manchester United, just write Dortmund. Search for Football Manager, Manchester United and Dortmund, and you'll probably find it in the search for YouTube. So, that's pretty much it. I think this team is set up well. Aubameyang, Nuri Sahin, all of that. Yep, it's solid. Schmelter, Grosskreutz, Subotic is there as well. Now, I actually like Socrates above Subotic, or it's hard to say. Subotic is on good morale, so I'll leave him in for now. I just want to make sure, because this is one of the best teams, obviously Bayern Munich. Imagine if we beat them. What a confidence boost to our team that will be. But anyway, we'll move into the first team. I was just seeing if there was some better options, but I was thinking Blazikowski. Blazikowski. I want to put the good morale players on. That's what I like to do always. Hoffman, again, another good young player. So much talent. 3-star potential to be a star right winger. So, we've got a lot of talent. I really like the talent in Dortmund. That's important for me to enjoying a team. Also, having a good team that you enjoy, but also them having the good players to come through. That's a big thing. But look at this, man. At least they're playing Pizarro. But imagine Lewandowski going next season. They're going to be unstoppable. So this season might be easier to win the league than next season. The only positive is, to me, Robben's 29 and Ribery is 30. So they're only going to be decreasing from now, I guess. So that's a positive sign for like 3 or 4 seasons down the track. They're going to lose those players, but you think they'll buy someone anyway, or steal someone good from us like Royce or someone, or Gundogan that want to leave to Bayern Munich if the game was realistic. I wonder if that's realistic. Have you managed Dortmund, and does that happen? And also, I've used my assistant manager to do the opposition team talks. Like before, I said he was not team talks, opposition instruction. Sorry, he had great technical attributes, coaching. So hopefully that will help him. And he's done on all the attacking players like Robben, hard tackle, and Chantal weaker foot. And there you go. It's really it's what I would do mostly anyway. So say passionately. Special day for the supporters. Go out there and make them happy. There we go. Players gaining confidence. Sahin. I love Sahin, honestly. I said in the first episode I had him with Arsenal. And that's true. I had him with Arsenal, and that's, in Football Manager 2008, like one of the first games I played. So I'll speed this up a little bit. And he was an insane player for me back then as well. And now he's just developed into an amazing player. One of my favorite deep lying playmakers in real life and in the game as well. Just love the way he goes about his stuff. Technically gifted players I love. So hopefully we can win this game somehow. With a bit of luck, we'll see how it goes. Come on, Schmelter. Make a run. Find Royce. Oh, there's an opening for Lewandowski. Finish Gundogan. Pen. Oh my god. How many chances? That was like 3 chances. One came off the crossbar, I think it was. Could have been a penalty as well. We're piling on the pressure. Nice start. Come on, Sahin. Put a ball in. Was dangerous. But Neuer comes up to collect it quite easily. But I'm happy Bayern Munich haven't really created a chance. But don't forget, they've got Pizarro as their striker. Their number one, like one guy up front. So he's not the best striker in the world. So as I mentioned previously, do you reckon we have actually a better chance this year than next year to win the title? Because Lewandowski. Royce! Oh my god. So leave your thoughts on that. We might have a better chance this year than next year. But we'll just see how it goes. because they have some good young talent as well. Like, obviously, they stole Goetze, so they got Thiago as well, a good young central midfielder from Barcelona they bought, and they've got a good manager as well. They're trying to play Barcelona way, obviously, with Pep Guardiola. So, yeah, they're going to be a good team. Oh, Roberts, he's too good. He is too good. I can't believe we're going to lose him next season to Bayern Munich. That could be the difference. Like, it might be this season, who knows? But Grosskreutz, I love that player. I'm not sure what kind of letter that is, but I know that's the way you pronounce him is correct. But that's some kind of weird B, it looks like. But it must be a S in German. But nonetheless, we're winning 1-0 against Bayern Munich. It looks like this tactic seems good. I haven't even tested it yet. That's the crazy thing. It could be crap. I don't even know. But we'll just say I'm pleased, and here we go. If we could beat them, we'll have the mind games. There'll be a mind games, so definitely a good part. We'll have you have the edge over them for future matches, and it will play in their heads that we bet them last time. So Blazikowski played a low cross into Manuel Neuer, too close to the keeper, unfortunately. You see Pizarro offside again. Him being the main striker is giving us every chance to win this game here today. We're dominating possession as well, which is good against, like I said, against Pep Guardiola, his team. It would be a very good feat to dominate possession. So Gundogan's going to come off. I'll bring in Jogic. That's what I mean. He could play so many positions. If I go back to him again, he could play as a central midfielder. He could play as a left winger, right winger. Perfect. I really like him. I don't know. So far, well, I haven't used him yet. Let's see how he plays. And then I should make my judgment, shouldn't I? Then Aubameyang to come on for Blazikowski, just get that pace. And Royce isn't playing well. I just want to give Hoffman a chance. Or Timo Werner. Werner. I love this guy, of course. I'm just improving the team with these young talents. And yeah, Werner and Luciano Vietto, I have to give them chances. More so Werner, because he's going to be the main striker. It's hard to say. Wait. I want to say... I'll do that first. Yeah, who do you think's... Like, Werner can play wide as well. That's what I mean. Luciano Vietto, I have to give them games so they can... Yeah, get their first team this season. Then next season, they can definitely step up and do a job and be that key player for the first team, and not being just a young player with potential that's going to be good in the future. But yeah, I did need to plan for the future with Lewandowski. Obviously, he'll do the job this season, but we do need to have those younger players coming through. Come on. Oh, that was nervy. But we cleared it somehow as they go attacking. But this has been a great defensive performance, definitely. But can we hold on late? That is going to be the test. Come on. Great defending. Aubameyang was that. Oh, yeah, he was coming to get it. I think Grosskreutz cleared it, but didn't quite see. We just need to defend it again, please. Please. No. Great defending. We didn't actually look like conceding there. Defended the cross really, really well. Come on, Timo. Look at his pace. Oh. Inch-perfect tackle on that occasion by one of the Bayern Munich defenders. And this should be the end of the game here. Unless we create a late chance, but just passing it around comfortably. And there we go. A very, very positive sign right there to pick up this Super Cup against Bayern Munich. But more so, I don't really care about winning the cup because I don't think it's that important. It's more so beating But look at that against Bayern Munich. 8 shots on target. I'm surprised because I just created this tactic. I never create many good tactics, to be honest. I try and test them a lot, but I just thought, yeah, I might as well. It's only pre-season. But it's been really good results. We have been unbeaten so far, winning the Super Cup. But as I said, I don't really care about winning that early season competition. It's more so just beating Bayern Munich. That's the positive sign. So we win that. That's definitely good. To win that is, yeah, it's okay. But it's not like a major competition. It's just like the Community Shield. It's nothing to brag about. That's what I mean. I'm not bragging about winning, but more so bragging about beating Bayern Munich. That's a good thing. So... yeah, this is going to be a different series to like a Journeyman. I'm going to play through it a bit more, but still I want to have as much episodes, but not too many. Maybe 2 a day maximum. I really want to do this as a main series on my channel because, yeah, I'm enjoying Football Manager a lot right now, and especially this series, enjoying it heaps. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.